No one really talks about how stressful your 20s actually are. The pressure to figure it all out, be successful, have enough money, live your life to the fullest, it is a lot. But your 20s can also be the most powerful decade of your life if you know how to navigate it. And these 20 reminders will help you do exactly that. So let's get started. The fact number one, nobody has it figured out. Over 80% of people in their 20s admit that they feel completely lost and overwhelmed at least once a week. What you see online is just a fraction of what people go through, and it's not a full picture. The fact number two, your brain is not fully developed until 25. The part of your brain that's responsible for decision making and impulse control is literally still developing. So don't beat yourself up for making silly mistakes because you are literally supposed to make them. The fact number three, most successful people didn't start winning in their 20s. Oprah was fired at 23. Lady Gaga was dropped from her label at 19 within only 3 months of signing her first contract. Failures in your 20s are very powerful because they redirect you early on. The fact number four, you'll outgrow 90% of your current friendships. This is simply a part of your journey. Your circles will shift as you evolve. This is literally meant to happen because people come and go, so it's better to accept it now. The fact number five, comparison is a lie. Studies show that you comparing yourself to others directly lowers your happiness and increases your anxiety. Because your timeline is not supposed to match anyone else's. Your timeline is unique, your path is unique, and you should celebrate it. The fact number six, you are allowed to reinvent yourself as many times as you want. It is very true that most people who pivot in their 20s tend to be more fulfilled and successful later on in life. Allow yourself to take time and explore different paths. Do things that scare you, do things that you don't understand. I failed my first university twice at 19, and now I'll be graduating at 26. You always have the time to start again. The fact number seven, learning how to manage your emotions is more valuable than any degree. Emotional regulation is the number one predictor of success in your career, friendships, relationships, and mental health. The more self-aware and emotionally mature you become, the more you can handle. And this is specifically useful for your 20s when they are the most chaotic. So please pay attention to your emotions and don't shame yourself for feeling a certain way because it's literally human. But try to understand the root cause of it instead. And that way you'll be able to build more emotional maturity, regulation, and you will understand yourself much better. The fact number eight, no one is thinking about you as much as you think. Literally everybody is the main character in their own heads, meaning your fear of judgment is most likely made up. Trust me, people are busy, and with the amount of things that we see every single day, with the amount of news and content thrown at us, even if let's say they did judge you for 15 seconds, in the next 15 minutes they will forget about you completely. Because our attention spans are shorter than ever, and with everything that we get to see every single day, people basically move from one memory to another like that. The fact number nine, wealth compounds faster the earlier you start. Do your future self a favor by retiring them early, because no matter how you start, even putting £50 or £10 a month aside for investments or even savings can literally retire you midlife. So make it your priority to learn about finances in your 20s so then you can live a happy life and retire early. The fact number 10, discipline is freedom. Self-discipline is exactly what will get you to your dream life. Because self-discipline is about doing what serves your highest good and thinking about your long-term vision. It's not a form of punishment or very restrictive routine. It is literally self-love and self-respect in its highest forms. I also have a full guide on how to become disciplined and consistent on my YouTube channel. So if you feel like you are stuck and overwhelmed and you don't know where to start, head over to that video. Number 11, most careers didn't exist 10 years ago. AI, influencers, UX designers, sustainability consultants, those exploded only recently, which means that the job that you will thrive in might not exist yet. So please don't worry, there's still time, and you never know what opportunity comes through the doors that will change your life. The fact number 12, being multi-passionate is a superpower. Studies show that people with diverse interests are actually very adaptable and creative. It helps you build resilience, but also explore different paths, which ultimately can lead you to your life purpose. So if you ever feel like you have tons of passions, try them all out. Don't stop yourself just because someone else is not doing that. Do what genuinely makes you happy. Fact number 13, taking risks now is safer than later. Most likely right now in your 20s, you don't have as many obligations as you will have in your 40s. So right now is probably the best time for you to really explore yourself, go on that solo trip, go on that solo date, move cities, explore different paths, and do things that scare you now. Because if you wait until you have the courage or the bravery to do certain things, you might never end up doing doing them. Especially that later on in life, it's not only about obligations but also health. The fact number 15, people respect boundaries more than people pleasing. You do not lose people for saying no to them, you let go of the wrong ones. Boundaries literally protect you from drama, gossip, and toxic people. And if somebody cannot respect that, that means they are not meant to be in your life, period. The fact number 16, self-worth is a skill, not a personality trait. We literally learn our whole lives how to respect ourselves and how to love ourselves unconditionally. This is literally a lifelong journey, so don't beat yourself up just because you are feeling insecure or have low self-worth in general. Keep working on it and be gentle with yourself. Number 17, confidence is earned through evidence. The more you do things that scare you, that are hard, that you don't understand, the more your brain trusts you. It's literally science. Confidence is only built through that proof that you've done something that scared you, but you still went for it anyway. Because you are learning that you can trust yourself, and no matter the circumstances, you are able to handle them anyway, which makes you confident. Number 18, no one is coming to save you. The moment you realize that nobody is coming to save you is the moment that everything starts changing. Because you can be your savior, but you can also be your worst enemy, and it's up to you which scenario you choose. You need to understand and accept that you are responsible for your circumstances and your life, because you have the power to choose what affects you. You have the power to decide what you do with your life. So whenever something happens to you, you have the power to choose how it's going to affect you. You are responsible for making things happen in your life and using what you already got to your advantage. So don't expect that someone will come and do it for you. You have to realize that you are responsible for your own happiness and your own life. Number 19, your 20s are supposed to be messy. Your 20s are actually not supposed to be the best years of your life, but they are supposed to build the best years of your life. So don't worry when it gets messy, don't worry when you make mistakes, don't worry when it's chaotic, because they are supposed to be that way. You are literally in a stage when you are figuring things out, so you can take your time with that. No one is expecting you to have it all perfectly done the first time. The more heartbreaks you go through, the more failures you go through, the more resilient you become, the more confident you become, and the more wisdom you gain. Everything has a purpose. And number 20, if you refuse to give up, you are already winning. Every single person who succeeded in their life is because they kept going no matter what was happening. So whenever you choose to keep going despite not seeing tangible results and not seeing progress yet, you are already winning. Because that unshakable belief that you have in your vision will get you exactly where you want to be. So keep going, because you will get there. And if you ever need a pick-me-up, you can find this exact list of reminders as a downloadable PDF down in the box below, so you can print it out and come back to it whenever you need to. You can always come back to this video whenever you need to. Whenever you need a pick-me-up, please remember that this video is here for you anytime you need it. But remember that you are doing well and everything will fall into place eventually. Because every time something bad happens, a good thing follows through. So please don't lose your faith, don't lose your courage. Keep going, because you got this, and you will become the person that you want to become. Trust me, that will happen for you. And if you struggle with discipline, like I mentioned, I do have an ultimate guide on this. I also have an ultimate guide on confidence. If you struggle with fear of judgment, you can watch my video on that as well. And I will be continuing this series, so let me know if you have any other dilemmas that you would want me to make reminders on. And remember to subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I post, and also remember to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, where I post daily bite-sized information and life advice. So if you want something like this, follow me on there. But other than that, I will see you in the next video, and I hope this was helpful. Bye for now.